Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to start up.
This is DCU FM.
Tom Wallace. Tom Wallace. Tom Wallace.
Hey, that was a decent intro. This is something
better than I expected.
Better than nothing. Anyway, this is the Tom Wallace Show with myself, Paul, with Sean Doyle, with Ben Kinney, with Harry Sunderland. We have Mike Dooley. Shout out to Rachel outside waiting to get in. We'll let you in a second. But yeah, this is Tom Wallace Show. We have a few different sound effects in this show, so you look forward to
Ooh. Whoa, wow. Now with added sound effects. Revolutionary.
Anyway, so
it's 2010.
We have your same old segments coming up, so we'll go right into the 6 o'clock news at 7:05 with Fade and Keeney.
Good evening, I'm Phelan Keeney, and this is the 6 o'clock news at 7 o'clock. This is the only news you can trust, people. Remember that. I am the one you can trust, you know. One person has been killed and 7 more injured in a train crash in the Netherlands this morning. But I don't understand why this is news, why this is shocking. I mean, what can be expected from a country where it's legal to buy clogs? I mean, you can't press the brake pedal on clogs. 3 out of 9 of my hit and run charges are because I was wearing clogs and I just couldn't stop the car, you know.
No grip.
No grip at all. Neither on my tires too, because I just diff all day, you know. The Mars Chocolate Company have been forced to recall their chocolate bars in 55 countries after finding plastic in one of its bars, labeling it as a precautionary step due to the possibility of plastic contamination, which could present a choking hazard. I feel like I can help people out here though, because I don't think people realize, but it's just the plastic wrap, like, it's the wrapper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have been eating the wrapper.
Yeah, they're all idiots, man.
Tastiest part?
What debatable. A teenager in Florida named Malachi Love Robinson has been charged after setting up a fake medical practice and attempting to treat an undercover cop, or an undercover police officer. And I just feel sorry for all the patients that he fooled, like, and took advantage of. I've got a great doctor, Dr. Spaceman. He's so qualified, so professional. But luckily enough, I managed to get Malachi Love Robinson here with me. Could you hop over to microphone, Malachi?
Hello.
Hi, Malachi. Now, how did you set up a medical practice? What age are you, first of all? Sorry.
I'm 12 and 3/4.
Oh, jeez. Okay. And you set up a medical practice. Where was it? In a building?
It's just in my tree house at the back.
Okay. And you got patients to climb up into it.
Yeah. So we have 2 ladders. We have one with space steps, and we have one with shorter steps for the children.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of consideration you're putting into it. But so how were you getting your clients? How, like, did people? I feel like a treehouse isn't that trustworthy.
I was selling cookies for scouts. I put the leaflets in the cookies, and they eat it, and they see that I have discounted rates.
Oh. So you were enticing them to visit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So eat the cookie. They get sick from the cookie, and I have discounted rates.
Wait, so it was a whole ring.
Yeah.
You were poisoning these people too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
that's kind of a genius business plan, but
That's why you knew exactly what was wrong with
yeah,
it. You couldn't
yeah.
be wrong in your diet.
But it's very morally wrong. You should know that as a kid.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. And did anything seem off when the undercover cop came in?
No, just a regular patient, you know. Didn't know he was undercover, but I don't mind.
You don't mind? Oh, you're adorable. So what are you gonna? What's your plan now? Are
that I'm 13. I don't know what I might do. I might just set up some sort of space mission or something next.
Oh, well, I wish you nothing but good luck.
Thank you. Thank you
for coming on the show. And our final story, we're going to finish, as we always do, on a lighthearted story. It's been an interesting week for Heritage in the Dell this week, with DNA tests revealing that Taoiseach Enda Kenny shares 99% of his genetics with scarecrows. And our own Taoiseach, Joan Burton, she's a direct descendant of rabid hamsters. And that's been the news. I'm Phelan. What's that?
Is that rabbit hamsters like rabbi? That I get thought by down in the...
No, it's both.
I wasn't sure if it was rabbit hamsters or rabbi hamsters.
Yeah.
Or rabbit hamsters.
No, I thought it was rabbi hamsters.
You should be more clear with your definition.
It's all of those things.
Your enunciation needs to be... Oh, it's all three. Oh, fair enough.
It's
I really cut down on three.
Rabbit hamster who's been ordained. I don't know if ordained is the correct word. A rabbi. It is, okay. But he also, in the process of being ordinated.
Ordained.
No, ordinated.
Okay, ordinated.
He also got rabies.
Alright, so we're gonna go on to that was Phelan Keeney's news segment.
The only real news you can trust. Everyone is lying to you.
Except for Phelan Keeney.
Alright,
we're gonna carry on the...
hold on, I got one more thing.
Oh, you forgot your business idea, sorry.
Yeah, well, my business idea.
Is that an expected thing? I thought...
Is that what you do on the show?
Well, I let Paul know about it.
He's had one new one every week so far. So
I don't think that's right.
Alright, go quick. You have 1 minute.
Keeney's
Yep. What was it?
Keeney's
Cabrinis.
Keeney's Cabrinis.
Oh, no way.
Have you ever wanted to buy a pair of Cabrinis? Did you ever wonder what Cabrinis were? I did. Then I made them, and now I'm selling them to you. It's a great business model. Super cheap. Fun for the whole family. Buy 6. Don't buy 5. Buy 6.
Battery's not included.
Alright, so
Battery's not included.
that was Jesus Christ.
Keeney's Cabrinis.
Keeney's Cabrinis you can buy on our website. You probably can't, but still. We're going to continue on the Talking Heads buzz that we've been playing on almost every show.
Yes!
We're going to go into Burn Down the House. We'll be back in a bit. And that was Burning Down the House by Talking Heads. And now we're going to go into the iconic Sean on Society segment where he tells us all about what's he thinks is important and what's bothering him in daily life. Since, by the way, we've been joined by Rachel Hathaway, the newly crowned Miss... What was it? Miss Kiss Me Quick DCU, or what's the story?
Yeah, actually my official title, like I'm sure you're honoured to be here with me, is Miss DCU Kiss Me Quick.
Nice one. Anyway, so...
She's not the official Miss DCU though, just to clarify.
Alright, so...
Sub Miss DCU.
Alright, so take her away, Sean.
So yeah, this week I'm going to go a little bit different, but I'm going to start with an interview with someone. I'm talking about politics this week, and Rachel, as someone who's very into politics, winning such awards, where you have to put yourself out on the podium and really kind of sell yourself. What would you say is the 3 top tips to a successful campaign?
As Miss DCU Kiss Me Quick, I love politics.
That's good. Passion for what you're doing.
I think you should like politics.
And what's your favourite thing about politics? Just screw those other 2 points.
Just like all of politics, like it's just great, really.
Yeah.
All around. Yeah.
How is politics spelled?
Like Paul is a tick.
Yeah.
Well, we can't really argue that point.
Paul is a ticks.
And if you're to vote for anyone in the upcoming election, who would it be?
I'd probably actually vote for myself again but just Miss DCU instead of Miss DCU Kiss Me Quick.
Upgraded from sub.
Yeah, a little bit better about that.
Well, next year I'll come back.
I'm going to fail this year, so I can come back.
So I can enter that.
That sash is worth more than any degree. Anyway, go on.
Alright, so anyway, yeah. This week, the elections are on Friday, as we all know. And, so, yeah, I'm actually going a little bit different thing. I usually kind of denounce things and, I don't know, put things down, which this week I'm going a little bit different. I'm going to say that you have heard me denounce the government in the past, and a lot of you have agreed with me. You've wrote in, you've called, you've said, hey, Sean, that's a really solid point. A lot of you, tried to overthrow your local governments. It hasn't really worked, though. But I'm here to make a stand, as I have once or twice before in the show. And I'm going to be running for election this Friday. I want you all to vote me in. And I know we have such a huge listenership that this shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, it is quite a short time frame.
Man, with the amount of people we have listening, and with my, solid fan base, we should be pretty handy getting this vote in.
I think you need more though than limited time and a solid fan base.
Well, no, listen, I'm gonna tell you what I do have.
Okay, tell me.
All right, so I'm gonna first start off by just saying a little bit of things I have a little bit of an issue with the government these days. And what I'm going to do different. I'm going to tell you the truth and the whole truth. Alright, today's government loves to butter the facts up, in order to appease the public and just kind of let things slide by. For example, in the last, say, year, the government was saying that, we're going to, get 500 nurses new jobs. And everyone's like, yeah, in a 6-month time frame. The difference was, in that same 6 months, they let go 1,000 nurses. They didn't tell you that, did they, Harry?
They did keep up with their promises, in fairness.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we already went a deficit of 500 nurses then.
But they didn't boast about letting go of 1,000 nurses.
It's like what I seen something, I can't remember what it was about, but they were ranting raving about how something had been raised by 3% last year. So I was like, oh yeah, you're getting better. But
you should do the news.
But the year before that, it was cut by 8%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's a matter of selecting facts and not telling the whole story.
Yeah.
Another issue is they're saying that unemployment's down to 9% from what it was at the height of the recession, being something like 15% or so. But
that's job
on the flip
rates
side of that is that you can be considered off the dole and unemployed with 8 hours a week.
Yeah.
So you take those people who aren't on a livable wage.
These are your problems. What are your solutions?
Not my solutions, man. I'm getting there. All right. You're
not letting me denounce more facts.
Yeah, you just gotta let me bash him a little bit. Beat the seal, and then I get around to praising myself. As they say.
Is it your official stance?
Yes, it is. Hey, praise me. You've heard that song. Yeah. Anyway, so they don't lie, but they divert you from the truth. So I promise to tell you the full facts, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna make sure that there's none of this sweeping on the rug type jazz.
Haven't heard that one.
So I'm gonna bring change with my 5-point plan. All right, this is what you've been waiting for, Harry, and this is what you're gonna get. All right,
okay.
We have the 5 T's of my plan, which is truth, trillions, talent, time. And I'm hoping to come up with another T by the end of this season. Right? So we have truth, which I've been talking about. Even Phelan said, he loves the truth as well. He's the most truthful news thing
That's a fact.
out there. It's a fact, all right? Phelan loves the truth. I love the truth, and I'm going to give you the truth. All right, trillions. There's lots of trillions in Ireland, but do you have trillions, Harry?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. See, but they're in there. They're somewhere. They are somewhere. Yeah. But so what my plan is to maybe take money away from the rich via taxes or maybe some sort of rebellion. And divide that money amongst the poor in some sort of modern Robin. Yeah, you will have trillions after we have this. Everyone will. I promise everybody who's earning below 100 grand a year to have $1 trillion by the end of 2016. Promise.
I swear.
So
Pinky promise.
on my talent section, I'm going to say on the basis of unemployment stuff, I'm going to use the talents of the unemployed.
On the basis.
On the basis, yeah, that's something I say a lot because everything has a solid basis. I believe in a good foundation, which a lot of these people, the homeless people, probably have in some expertise or another, and we should use that.
Building foundations.
Yeah, some people, some homeless people are great. Have you ever seen some of the boxes they build up for their homes and stuff?
No foundations in them.
No, but they have a good, solid foundation in their head about how to build.
Okay.
So
foundations.
We'll use their talents
in order. Head foundations. Yeah,
in order to give them tasks and jobs to do and stuff, and they're eradicating unemployment.
That sounds good.
On my basis of time, you mentioned time earlier, and I have 2 days. I'm gonna say that time we should probably work on, because I should probably think that maybe if I'm voted in, I might change it and make a term maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
That way I have time to make all these changes.
You're gonna make time for yourself.
Yeah, I think I'll make a 15-year term, and then I'll stop politics in Ireland for 5 years, so we can all take a break.
Okay.
All right, and let's see what happens then. And the last T is for
tuna.
No, testimonies.
Testing.
Teslas. We have Teslas.
Teslas, yes, Tesla cars. All right, and with your $1 trillion, we all should invest $500 billion in Tesla, which is a fantastic company, electric cars and environmentally friendly. And so that's my 5 T's: truth, trillions, talents, time, and Teslas. And so I may not appear in your ballots this Friday, but if you write Sean David Doyle rules with the Z on it anywhere in the country, they will be accepted, and they will be counted.
That's on the DL. They know about it, but they're not.
Yeah, exactly. You guys all here that are.
He wanted to save the cost of the ink. Yeah, that's just another good point. He didn't want them to have to print it.
So
that'll save tens of cents.
Vote Sean David Doyle, and you will be making the vote in the right direction. Thank you very much, guys.
Now, just right before you finish, I heard you say that you're going to Club Seals. Is that an official statement?
No,
Club Seals, because I feel like that'll bother a lot of people.
Club Seals Save Ink. That's his.
Club Seals Save Ink. Yeah.
And flubber, blubber.
All right. Well, that was Sean David Doyle on Society. Sean on Society, and a very enlightening pieces. Always, I say I
so bored,
use the word I use the word
Very enlightening.
I use the word enlightening.
So
I might buy a thesaurus, Paul.
Yeah, just like
We'll write out a list and we stick it beside the computer.
Yeah,
So you can just
just like any words that mean enlightening. Because really, like, what other words are there really when you think about it?
what other words are there other than enlightening?
You said
Like,
you said
Everything-
you just said unlightening.
we can listen to that back. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
All right. Well, anyway, we're going into a song. They have a new album out. I think it's this week or maybe the week before. Anyway, this is Chocolate by the 1975.
Right in my ear.
The mic's just got the very last bit of that, Sean. The mic's got right in my ear. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Harry's Helping Hand is actually the return of it. When's the last time Harry did his own segment?
Definitely before Christmas.
Before Christmas, anyway.
There's been one show since Christmas, and you weren't here last week, so probably before Christmas.
So anyway, yeah, this is Harry's Helping Hand. We're gonna change it up a bit. We kind of got sick of everyone's stupid questions that was sending in.
Yeah.
The
So-
foreign public is so. They ask such dumb questions.
Yeah, so we're just gonna ask him our own
Correction,
questions.
our listeners are not stupid.
No, just the ones who send in the questions are stupid. The people are smart.
They're smart.
But the questions are stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so
There's no such thing as a bad question, but you guys have made that statement false.
all right, so we're gonna go.
Idiots.
Same thing as last week. We're going to go around the table, and each of us will ask Harry a question that's been burning our brain, and Harry will do his best to answer it. So I guess we'll start with Sean David Doyle.
Harry, I've been curious for at least 6 years, and I've only known you like 2.5 years. How do you eat such like gone off and like
Corrections.
rotten food
Never
and
gone off.
not die? Man, you alright? So you've cooked food and left it there for like a week, like chicken, like just out in the open.
Chicken. Well, no, not in the open, in the fridge, uncovered in a fridge for a week. But it's fine. Like, I think the trick is, if anyone has any kids, feed them dirt when they're younger, or like if they're eating dirt, like let them eat it. Like don't take it out of their hands. Or if they're eating stones, it's like you're always like, no, don't let your kid eat stones. No, let them eat stones.
It's great for teasing too.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes, like if their teeth
Gets
aren't
rid of those baby teeth real quick.
if their teeth aren't growing, the stones can take the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just fit right in after you crush them out.
And if one falls out, just ram them back in.
Yeah, exactly. No, just like eat dirt, just eat stuff so your immune system gradually builds stronger and stronger, and then you can eat gone-off food the whole time. And I'm just preparing for the
What's your
apocalypse.
What's your favorite like gone off food,
Well,
perishable food?
it's hard to know. I don't know.
Well,
like
isn't all food most food?
What's your favorite perished
perished
that's more like-
food.
Yeah,
Like cheese kind of has mold in it. Some cheeses.
and is that nice?
Yeah, it's all right on Tuesdays.
On cheese days.
Yeah, Tuesdays.
Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, that was that. Fane and Keeney, do you have a question for Harry the Man?
I have a question. I don't have a question.
Do you know?
We can come
Wait,
back to you.
was that a
Can we
question?
come back to me?
We'll come back to
Yeah.
you.
Rachel, do you have
Rachel, do you have a question?
So what would your first act be as Mr. DCU Kiss Me Quick?
My first act.
Yeah. Your official title is Mr. DCU Kiss Me Quick.
So what about?
Sorry, what's that kiss me quick thing? That's really confusing me.
It means she's like the quickest one to like, you know, she's kind of a like easy tart.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, this is a bit awkward. Okay, okay. So yeah, continue with your
Yeah,
question.
What do you mean? My first act?
Like, what would you do with your new title?
Oh, my new title.
Yeah.
I'd probably find someone stupid enough to try and be elected and go out with them, establish a monarchy after 15 years, have a break of 5 years.
I was going to establish mine after 2 years.
Oh,
so-
sorry. Oh. Well, I do after 15.
Tough competition.
No, I don't know.
At least you're not running on Friday, huh?
Try get as many kisses as possible.
As quick as possible as well.
As quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, as
It's in the
many
name,
as quick.
It's in the name. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. We're going back to Fane and Keeney. I think Fane.
I have another
His
act.
brain has come up with the question.
No, not my brain.
He has tried his damnedest to think of a question, and the brains have come up with the goods.
Good.
Good. So
Singular.
Yeah, it's one question, so they came up with the good.
Correct.
Correct. Okay,
Yeah.
ask the question.
Fire away.
Mine is another act-related question.
Okay.
Which act out of any Shakespearean play is your favorite act? I don't want to know which play. Just tell me the act.
it's tough between Act 16 and 17.5.
17.
17.
On which play?
No,
I don't want to know that. I don't want.
I'll tell you guys after.
Yeah.
But Phelan as well.
I can cover my ears.
Yeah, I'd say 16. It's just the part where the guy is like, no, 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 and then the girl's like, just leave me alone. And then 17.5, it's just the dog is just like bark, bark. And then the man.
Oh, see, now I know which play it is.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, because the guy just says.
Oh
bark,
no,
bark,
that
bark.
happens in 2 of his plays.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
And
god.
if I told you the response to the bark, 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 then
yeah.
you'd know. But luckily, I stopped myself.
Alright, Meg Dooley is here with us. Meg, do you have a question? Do you have a burning question that needs to be answered?
It has to be burning.
It has to be lighting a fire inside you.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Put that out first.
Make sure you're not wearing anything flammable.
You need some water.
What if they use styrofoam to ship like things like fridges and stuff? What do they use to ship styrofoam?
Oh.
They use fridges. It is weird, but it does make sense. See, it makes sense when you do it, like when you're trying to transport fridges to use styrofoam on the outside. It works the same. You just put the box on the other side. Inside. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So then.
So the fridge is the box.
So if
essentially.
I order styrofoam, is it going to come in styrofoam?
No.
Oh, what? Yeah, does it come in a fridge?
It comes in a fridge. Yeah, exactly.
But
so it's.
so
it's a cheap way of getting a fridge.
Do you get to keep the fridge?
Surely Marley would not extort a company like that.
If you buy in styrofoam, the shipping costs like €600.
Yeah, shipping will increase a lot.
What do you
warning. Disclaimer: shipping styrofoam.
Read the small print, people.
What do you send the fridge back in then? Your
You don't-
styrofoam that you just bought.
No, you don't send. Why would you send it back? You get a fridge.
Free fridge.
Yeah, you don't send it back. You'll have to pay for the shipping as well. The reverse shipping.
The reverse shipping, yeah.
Okay.
That's what they call it as well. Reverse shipping.
Yeah.
Paul, do you have a question?
Rewind shipping. I have a question. What?
I have a question. Let me think of
How many name? What have you called your car? What's the name of your car? It's like, is it? And don't say Bestie because that's too unoriginal.
Actually, I had a name for it.
Harry recently got a car for everyone listening.
Yeah.
Broom broom.
He keeps bringing it up.
They know that. I had a name for it at the start. What did I call it? Like the shit box, or like
just like a noun, not even a name. It's just like
the shit box.
Like a nickname. A nickname.
The shit box.
It's not even that bad of a car.
No, it's got some controversial colours.
Not even like the way you described it at the start as like a bright blue outside and like burgundy something on the inside. But it's not that like the colours aren't that extreme as you described them as.
Okay, a little bit of a toned down shit box, like a granny's shit box.
Okay. A granny.
The granny shit box.
So to finish up, Harry, if you were to ask yourself one question in like a mirror or something and then answer it respectively, what would you?
What's that again? Sorry.
So you ask yourself a question and
In
then
English.
answer it. What would you say?
If I asked myself a question and answered it.
Yes.
Depends what the question would be. You fool.
Alright, well that was Harry's helping hand. Thank you very much, Harry. How do you compare our questions to the questions of our listeners that have texted in their millions?
They're easier to read.
Easier to read.
Definitely easier to read.
Wait, because you read the other ones on a page.
Yeah, and I read these ones with my ears.
Alright.
So it's just you don't even need to concentrate.
So yeah,
it just leaks in.
You can have your eyes closed.
The words leak in. Yeah, I can do my eyes
Yeah.
closed. I can sleep while listening to your questions.
Yeah.
My toilet has the same problem. The words just leak in. I don't know how to fix it.
They leak in.
Yeah.
Or out.
In.
The worms?
That's no problem.
The worms, the words.
The words.
That's good. You need that.
No, but then it steals all my words. What do I do?
No, it's just you obviously talk.
I only have a limited
You
supply.
obviously talk a lot of shit.
A lot of poo.
Hey,
Where's that laugh track?
Shout out Kevin Kelly. Anyway, is Underworld performing Forbidden Fruit, or is that just my
Yes, they
imagination?
are.
Yes, they are. I knew they were. That's why I queued this song. Anyway, we're gonna go into another song, and we'll come back. We'll have a brand new and improved weekly wacky quiz.
Ooh.
So don't go anywhere. This is Born Slippy. What a banger!
Oh no!
What's happening? Alright, anyway, that was
Meg trod on a whale.
Meg trod on a whale. Damn it, Meg. Why do you keep trotting on whales for? Anyway, so that was Born City by Underworld, and now we're about to go into the weekly wacky quiz.
Trodden on whales. Please stick to the
Okay.
Footpath.
Do you want to stop? Anyway, so the Tom Wallace Weekly Wacky Quiz got a bit of a makeover within the last few hours because I got really bored and I wanted to spruce it up a little bit. So using completely original sound effects. Let's go into the new.
Wait, is it still the teams?
It is still the teams.
All right. Well, then
anyway,
two girls and Harry versus us.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a weekly wacky quiz.
Considering we always lose,
let's go.
I feel like maybe we should get the.
Yeah.
Techno.
Clapping.
Weekly wacky quiz, go!
This is so long.
Let's go.
This is the longest thing ever.
This is the greatest intro ever.
I've had showers quicker than this.
Alright. Yeah, that was the intro. Anyway, so
obviously didn't get very clean. That was a short shower.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
The format is the same. We have 2 teams. We have 3 rounds of questions and then a quick fire round.
No.
So I'm just gonna grab the questions here and bring them around where I can bring them around where I can see them. And
questions.
So who's the first?
Silly Platt's quiz team.
Silly Platt quiz teams first. All right. So let's start the first question.
Tense.
Very tense.
Man, this is the most original thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Did you compose all these yourself, Bob?
Yes, I did.
You're really
yes,
talented.
I did. Thank you. Okay, question 1 for the Sylvie Platt quiz team.
Yes.
Can it be question A?
Question A, fine.
Question A, part 1.
Alright. Which has the highest mountain? Earth,
Wind,
Mars?
or fire?
Mars.
Answer on.
Mars!
Meg, that's their question.
See, the issue with this is that Earth's oceans.
And Mars just had to recall all the chocolate bars, so I don't know. They're in a bad place right now.
There's some people that count it going down.
I don't count them as mountains if they're on Mars. I count them as Mars mountains. They're a hyphenated word. For me, this question
we're
is.
going with Earth, I think.
Earth.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Earth, final answer.
Yeah, sure.
Wind and fire.
All right. Earth, final answer. Oh, do you like that transition? I bet you did.
Yeah,
I bet you
nice.
did. Anyway.
Were you
Earth's
practicing?
final answer. That is the wrong answer, I'm afraid.
I told you.
You didn't say anything.
I said
We're waffling
Mars
about
mountains.
that you love that transition. Anyway, so
I love transitions.
I just love transitions so much. Anyway, so then the next question for Team Squirty. No, Team Harry, Rachel, Meg.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice ring to that. Not at all.
What country claims
Mars? Are you trying to
actually,
get
wait,
attention
no.
by talking really
I was
slowly?
about to ask. I was about to read this question now, but looking at the answer, I think
illiteracy.
it's wrong.
He can only read with his ears.
I'll say, what are the small indentions of a golf ball called?
Oh, this is in a
Indentions?
Oh no, what's it called?
This is Mrs. Beauty Queen over there.
Yeah, I think dimples.
Craters.
Oh yeah, no, I think dimples is actually right. It could be. It's not craters.
I feel like dimples is just another way of describing them. What are the dimples on the golf ball?
Is indentions a word? I don't think indentions is a word.
There's indentations he meant to say, but
That's what I said.
You said indentions.
Indentations. Yeah, sorry.
no, this is in a table quiz recently.
Words are derpy.
By recently, I mean years ago.
Paul is derpy.
Sorry, I see Mrs. Hadaway on her phone, and I don't like to look at that at all.
You can look there. It's actually
They
Well,
can't
we
look,
can
it's
look.
radio.
This is radio.
It's
You
actually
can't look
porn.
on the radio.
Hardcore porn. Rachel, why are you watching hardcore porn?
Lads, I'm going to have to put you for an
I would say
answer.
go for dimples because I don't know.
I
I don't know
we're
if
going
I golf.
dimples.
Dimples. Final answer.
Yeah. Final answer.
Ah, no.
Nice
I can see where Paul's finger is.
Oh.
That's the correct answer.
That's beauty queen for you. I told you.
How do you feel?
Great.
Pretty good. I won
You're one up.
last week on this team, so like I feel like I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're losing
This is
your
our
knowledge.
weekend.
Next week we
Alright.
get Rachel.
Next week. Next question for the Silly Flat Quiz team.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Speed up the-
What is Tiger Woods? What is Tiger Woods? What is Tiger Woods?
Slow down there, Chris Tarrant. I can't understand you. You're too fast.
What is Tiger Woods' first name?
Here now, Mars and
The hint is in
Woods
the question.
This is a very I wouldn't even know this.
Oh no, I have heard. I know
What's
this.
his name?
You hear this question I made up?
Just don't tell me the answer.
Actually, you know what? Like, there's no way you'll get the name. So if you give me the letter of his first name.
Okay, yeah. See, neither of them
I
are
feel like
sports
this should have
fans.
been a multiple choice question.
See, Phelan's only one sport. Is
Oh wait. No,
Yeah, no, I just love Arsenal.
Alright, just
so
give me
much,
give me the letter of his name.
Like maybe I feel
I
like
think
I've heard
it's-
it before, but it's not something I would have ever retained.
Yeah, give him a guess. It's a guess when you don't know. Like,
It's like Sean or something.
No, it's probably something silly like
it's not
Sean Pierre.
Mandingo
It's
or
not
something
Sean.
like that.
Mandingo Woods.
Alright, alright, so you start saying the alphabet and I'll start going eeny,
Okay.
meeny, miny, mo, and when I stop on the letter that you are, we go with that letter, right? So
A B C D E F G H I K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z D E F G H I K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y. What?
Wait.
X Xavier.
Oh no! Why did you choose X?
Final answer.
Final answer. Oh yeah, I got a good feeling about this.
Transition.
You said X Xavier,
Why are we even waiting?
and that's the wrong answer, I'm afraid.
What? What is it? It's like Sean or something normal, isn't
it's
it?
not Sean. It's Everett, isn't it?
It's Eldrick.
Or Eldrick.
Oh Jesus.
I didn't even know that was a name.
It's pretty close.
All right, so
Here,
we're,
yeah, no, in all
we're
fairness,
halfway through the second
you
round.
asked us a dumb question and it was a horrible name that we wouldn't have said.
You ask a dumb question, you get stupid answers, Paul.
like Xavier.
Well, Xavier.
Xavier.
All right, so
Xavier.
Team Harry,
My
Rachel, Meg
name's
have
Xavier.
have the chance to double their lead. So let's go into their question.
Don't choke, you guys.
How do you feel? You nervous?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I don't get them.
You don't get nervous.
I don't get them.
I don't get those things. Which country is bordered by both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans?
The hints in the question.
That has to be. That's South America. Or South Africa. What was it?
South Africa.
Well, the Indian and the Atlantic.
Yeah. The Indian.
Like, you can't counting overseas territories.
I'm reading the question that's in front of me, Harry.
If you include overseas territories,
I feel like this is a trick question.
could be loads. Like if you're not including
Which country is bordered by both the Atlantic and
Yeah.
Indian Oceans? Yeah.
South Africa.
That's not like. Yeah.
South Africa is like Indian on the right and Atlantic on the left.
Yeah.
It
I
has
feel
to
we
be.
should go with that.
I feel as though everybody's
But-
seen a map 1,000 times in their
But
life.
if
Not
you're-
everyone's seen Tiger Woods' name.
If you include, yeah, but if you're including,
This is a tough one.
if you're including overseas territories, it could be France because they have.
Is Woods his surname?
Yeah.
Woods is a surname, yeah.
Yeah.
Eldrick Woods.
Yeah, Tigers.
That's a pretty cool name.
You should have you should have stuck with Eldrick, I think.
Yeah.
Tiger's kind of.
I think we
But
should.
he wouldn't have got that Frosty sponsorship then.
That's true.
They're tight. What?
All right, so
We'll
back
go, I think we'll go South Africa because I
South,
thought.
South Africa. Final answer.
Yeah, final
Go
answer.
on. Attention.
Go for it.
Don't leave us.
You answered South Africa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm just reminding you of your answer.
Oh no, you don't need to remind me. I remember.
Alright, it's a chance to go 2-0 up against the Silly Talk Quiz team.
Arsenal.
It's correct.
Yes.
Oh, we are good. We are.
See, they always get the easy questions. And
They're not easy. Like.
That's not an easy question.
No,
Sorry,
that's pretty
Rachel,
easy for
Tell
me.
me how you could work out Tiger Woods' name without knowing previously.
I do. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, this next question for Yeeg.
Boom.
Mainly because I feel sorry for you. It's a multiple choice question.
Apples aren't always green.
Alright, are you ready for are you ready to try get a point on the board? Are you?
Is that the question?
Yes, I am. 1 point for us.
By multiple question, he means yes or no.
Alright, so
That's too many options.
alright, so chance back to Silly Talk Quiz team. Their multiple choice question. How many men have walked on the moon?
Oh, I think it's.
A multiple choice question. remember?
Oh.
Oh.
4.
Oh, this already.
How multiple? How many multiples?
Can I ask the question, Harry?
Yeah.
Do you mind not talking and interrupting me?
Sorry, Chris.
How many men have walked on the moon? 4, 12, 8, or 6?
I'm
gonna go with 12.
I'm also gonna go with 12.
So 12 plus 12, 24.
This is crazy. They've actually answered the question quickly.
Alright, so 12 final answer.
If I'm wrong, I feel very dumb.
12 final answer.
If I'm wrong, I feel fine because he said 12, not me.
Alright. You know how much is riding on this question? Not
1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
€0.
Alright. 12 is correct.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Well done, guys. You're doing very well.
High five and a million angels.
What?
That was loud.
That was lame.
Alright, so yeah, there's one. You're still 2-1 up. Do you still feel
So,
confident?
do we win with this one if we get this one right then?
Is this not speed round?
No, there's
We
another.
still have to do ours.
There's another. They have another question. Then it's a speed round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lightning round.
Lightning.
So.
It sounded like a spring going like.
Alright, so you ready for your question?
Bring it on.
Let's go. The first television set was sold in which year?
Oh, come on.
1928,
Okay.
1938,
Oh no.
1948, or 1929?
What? What?
On the spot.
Tell me all of them apart from the last one again.
1938.
28, 38,
28.
48.
28, 38, 48. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wait, it was sold. You said like not given us, like a gift.
Yeah,
Sold.
So
Sold.
I feel as though they would have
made and
both
the first
happened in
one
the
that was
same
sold.
year if it was first given.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't a decade.
The first television set, the first one that was
I think so.
sold.
I know my
I
like
think-
the first TV in my house, like from my dad, was 1964. If anyone wants to know.
Oh yeah, why don't we answer that question instead?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Like so that was like in the countryside in Ireland. It was 1964.
And everything happens 14 years later.
Yeah,
was
exactly.
the first?
That's what I'm wondering. Like how many years back? 1938.
What
We'll go
was-
38.
I don't know.
I feel earlier.
Do you feel earlier?
Well, your
I'm
feelings
not sure.
don't matter. This is
Like
about
how
logic.
close? Like how close after the war?
Because for the World Wars, I know it was all about radio. Like that was the.
Yeah.
They're all about that radio.
What?
See, now here we are on radio.
All about that radio.
Shout
You would have
out.
done well in the war.
really
The
good.
first ever one, like.
First ever
Lads,
one.
Well,
lads.
it's gonna be 28.
Tick tock.
I think 28 for some reason, but we're still winning. So like.
Could be 28. I don't know.
We can afford to give it away.
I'm gonna have
I
to.
think we'll go 38 or 28.
28, I think.
28. Okay, we'll go 28 and we're blaming Rachel.
28.
I got the first one.
28
so-
final answer.
I trust it.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It takes so long.
They don't take that long. It's a press of a button.
No. You press the button fine, but then you wait for like 10 seconds.
Anyway, okay, you said 1928.
Yeah, we did. I know.
No.
We know.
You can see Paul's finger again. It's a bad sign.
28 is
keep it away
correct.
from you.
Yes! I'm so good at this.
Mike.
Yeah, Dibs having Rachel next week.
Alright, so you're 2 ahead, which means you've already won the game.
When we get back to the
We're
silence,
so-
it feels really eerie
but I
after all
think-
that music.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna make this rule now. The final bonus round is worth 3 points.
Oh.
That's
Ooh.
throw 2 points. 3 points could just throw the game entirely. Like
Okay, 2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
Deux
And,
points.
and this question, like, if you get this, then you deserve the 2 points.
Can I play the lightning round sound?
Lightning round.
Lightning round sound. No, because then that's 30 seconds. You won't get this. in
No,
30
it's not. It's only 6 seconds long. It's the lightning round sound. It's,
Oh.
it's the sound you play when you.
You're
go to the
messing.
lightning
You're
round.
messing with my.
You're still gonna win anyway.
This is
so.
It's just-
Lightning round.
All right.
I like that.
So, this is the. Oh yeah,
Classic winning
teams.
team.
Announce your buzzer sound. And team Harry, Rachel, Meg. Bear,
Just ignore that. That was Meg having the.
bear in mind, you want a sound that you can say quick before they get there.
Bop, bop,
Bop.
Oh,
Bop.
You guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
bop, bop, bop.
Buzz. And bop. Here we go.
That's my middle name, Phelan Wet and Bob Keeney.
Okay, for 2 points. So, the
Paul Dupois.
the City Black Boys seem to draw, and these to win by a landslide. What is the only word in English ending in the letters MT?
Bop.
Blah.
Prompt.
No, let,
No,
let, let,
Bop,
let,
bop, bop.
No, she answered
I
wrong
can't.
anyway.
couldn't
I know
hear what
this.
you said.
Meg answered
Yeah,
wrong.
Meg answered
I know
wrong.
it's her
I-
turn.
Alright, so
Did she?
you go over to
Dreamt.
No, I just said that. You got it from me.
No, it's ours.
Dreamt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I dreamt a dream.
Oh, you're on the
Dreamt.
team.
Dreamt is correct.
Yeah, you made this question sound difficult, Paul. You're like, if you get this, you deserve the 2 points.
You're fired.
Well, no, like if it's one of those questions where you ask and then like you be thinking for ages. Oh, what is it?
No, I just came immediately into
It
it.
came immediately because Rachel just said.
No, I knew
Oh,
it before
it's
she
'cause I
said it.
Can we take 1 point? There you go.
No.
Lightning round.
You can have the you can have the moral victory.
Totally Rachel, that was 100%.
You guys can have Meg if you want. Like,
Take me.
Lightning round.
I just realized there I didn't have to do the final answer. I didn't have to make the
What was
final
your
answer
answer?
sound there. So
What was that? What her answer was?
I didn't mean you were holding up the team here.
yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go into a quick song and then we'll come back.
And we're going to finish with a special dedication after that.
Alright, so don't go anywhere. This is a great old tune that we've been listening to lately. It's Super Starlin'.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, let's recline.
I wanted you to see what real courage is. Instead of getting the idea that a courage is a man with a gun in his hand, it's when you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. You rarely win, but sometimes you do.
Atticus Finch, everybody. The wonderful character created by the wonderful author. Harper Lee, author of To Kill a Mockingbird, died Friday morning at the age of 89. And
funeral arrangements to be made, or whatever they do.
Whatever they do. Harry doesn't know how death works.
No, the death notices. That's how you started.
Anyway, I'd like to just take a minute to
or like a second.
honor Harper.
Not a minute, a second.
A second to honor Harper. She was a girl.
She was a woman.
Her words inspired equality and also inspired psychopaths. Harper Lee, tonight I'm going to go out and violently skin somebody and walk around in that person's skin in your honor. I encourage every single one of you listeners to go out and do the same.
There'll be no skin left.
Alright. Cool.
Skin people, just like Harper wanted.
As Atticus Finch did say, you really need to understand. You never really understand a person until you consider things from their point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around into it.
Do it, people.
Alright, well
kill.
That was the Tom Wallace Show. We'll be back here every
We'll be back.
We'll be back here. We'll be back here next Tuesday. Huh?
Oh, also Tom Wallace. He never showed up.
He never showed up. We didn't even know.
He was invited to Thing's funeral.
He didn't tell any of us.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. How high up he is in the literary world.
He and Thing were great friends.
Childhood friends.
Alright, we'll be back here next Tuesday, same time, same place. Thanks to Meg and Rachel for being our special lovely guests. And we'll leave you with some Kanye. See ye laters.
All of the lights.